India has now become the third largest automotive market in the world, and increasingly we are getting safer and better cars on the road which have all the inbuilt features for safety like this Hyundai Tucson here. But still, the fatality rate on Indian roads is one of the highest in the world, and we need to get it down. Through our Be the Better Guy road safety campaign in association with Hyundai, we are bringing to you some simple and straightforward steps to change your driving habits and rules to follow so that you can be safer on the roads and in your car.
There are simple steps that you can follow that can help you be the better guy on the road and make roads safer for you and for everyone else around you. Lane driving is something that goes a long way in not just keeping the flow of traffic very smooth, but also ensuring that dangers and the possibilities of accidents are cut out immensely. Lane driving is very straightforward. If you're in the city, you pick your lane basis the next step that you have to take, which means if you have to turn right at the next intersection, you stick to the right lane. If you have to turn left, you stick to the leftmost lane. When you're out on the highway, the general rule of thumb is, if say it's a 3-lane highway, then you stick to the middle lane and use the rightmost lane only for overtaking. One of the key factors when it comes to maintaining lane discipline is planning ahead and knowing what turn you need to take next or what exit you need to take next. Use Google Maps, invest in a phone mount, put Google Maps on if you're in unfamiliar territory, or make use of Android Auto and Apple CarPlay in your vehicle or the onboard navigation so that you are very well aware of what you're going to be doing next, so that you can pick your lane right, indicate properly, and be in the right lane without having to maybe brake severely or cut across lanes, which is, I don't need to tell you how dangerous that is. Kilometer or two from your commute, or save a few minutes by avoiding traffic, please don't. Be the better guy, be patient, drive that extra kilometer, spend a few more minutes in traffic, make use of a legitimate U-turn. Excuses are plenty, but none of them are valid enough. None of them give you the right to go the wrong way. If you see flashing lights in your rearview mirror and hear the siren of an emergency service vehicle, move out of the lane immediately to help clear the paths to life. Fire tenders, ambulances, police vehicles all have the right of way in case of emergencies, which these vehicles warn you of with sirens and flashing lights. Also, slow down and let those in front of you switch lanes to ensure the emergency service vehicle's path is cleared as quickly as possible. One of the largest contributors to road fatalities and injuries in India is overspeeding. Like the name suggests, it basically means going over the prescribed speed limits. Now, these speed limits that have been prescribed for roads and highways are done so keeping traffic density, population, and various other factors in mind, including braking distances. Adhere to them, even if it's in the middle of the night or early hours in the morning when the roads are empty. Even if there are no speed cameras watching or there are no interceptor vehicles, don't do it out of a fear of getting a hefty fine. Understand the importance of staying under the speed limit. Doesn't matter if anyone's watching, if there are cameras on you, just adhere to the speed limits. Like I said, they've been prescribed keeping a lot of factors in mind, and they're the safest possible way, the safest speed for that particular road. Highways have a higher speed limit, as you all know. Cities have a lower speed limit. When it comes to speed limits on the highway, you also need to remember that driving too slow is also dangerous driving. Say the speed limit on a particular stretch is 100 kmph and you are doing 40-50 kmph in the middle lane. You can catch the people behind you off guard, and that is, like I said, dangerous driving. So in case you need to drive slow or there is something that needs your attention, just pull up by the side of the road safely, turn your hazards on, address whatever needs to be addressed. It could be a phone call or an important email, whatever it is. Fix it and then get onto the highway and drive at a good pace, closer to the speed limit. That's the safest way. The steps or actions we've spoken about here are simple, yet pivotal in uplifting the overall standard of road safety. And do us a favor, spread the message amongst your peers as well. appeal to their better nature so we can all come together to create a chain of change and make Indian roads safer for everyone. Always remember to buckle up before the car starts moving, no matter where you're seated in the vehicle. And if you're traveling with kids, invest in a child safety seat to protect your precious.
Oh, and always keep the phone away while you're driving because your eyes need to be on the road, and drinking and driving is a big no-no.
Stick to the appropriate lane while driving, and if you miss your turn or exit, be the better guy by going the extra mile and using a legitimate U-turn.
When you see flashing lights in your rear view mirror or hear the siren of an emergency vehicle, make sure you move out of the way quickly but safely and clear the path to life.
Pedestrians too have all the right of way, and the bottom line is respect for all. But most importantly,
Be the
Better
Guy.